Hi guys. Sorry, I'm just replying to some messages. So I'm back. Well, there are some people asking me to make another video. Uh, so now I'm gonna talk about our lifestyle. Greg is a vegan and I'm a pescatarian. So when we met 2014, 2014, I know Greg is vegan already, and I really eat meat. I always say before, I can't live without meat. Every time, I know, I think I invited him to eat meat again, and he tried, but he said it's not for him anymore. But with fish, yeah, he became a pescatarian again. Sorry about my face. And yeah, I'm here in this native room. This is our native room. This is just simple. So that's our little A-frame on top. Sorry, I interrupted. So I interrupted my own video. So yeah, Greg was a vegan. I was a meat eater. So if we go in a restaurant, we should go to a restaurant where he can eat. I consider his diet as well. Not because he's in the Philippines, he's in my country, I'm gonna pull him into my world. No, I understand. And I also, like, I don't like forcing him to eat something that I like or I love. If he doesn't eat meat, I'm okay with that. At first I don't understand being a vegan. I don't understand that one until he introduced me with that kind of life. And it was hard for me to change my diet. I told him, if I'm gonna become a vegan one day, not because you force me, but it's my own will, like, I got the courage to change my diet. It's really courage because you're letting go of the food that you really wanted. So it's a transition. We did it. When I decided to stop eating meat, I told him, can you help me? And he was so happy. And I remember I eat I started with 3 times a week. So I eat meat, and then after how many weeks it goes to 2 times a week, and then later on once a week, which is, we call it cheat day. So it's Saturday. That's where we can order fish, meat, like pork, chicken. That's it. He doesn't eat, but I eat. He said it's a reward for me for changing my lifestyle. So I did it. I eat. But later on, that I started eating more veggies, more fruits, I tried one time eating meat, and I did not eat it all because it's just weird taste. You really feel, you can taste it. You can feel the difference of eating meat and not having meat. So I vomited, and I said, what's happening? It's not the usual me eating, like, vomiting. And he said, well, my body is changing. I said, okay, that's the feeling. The thing that triggers me to change diet was when I have a rheumatic heart disease. So I have maintenance, and Greg saw me having like a mild attack. We were having drinks that time in a hotel. We were inside our room, and we drink tanduay. Yeah, tanduay. Just one shot each. So when we drink, it just feel weird. I had my I started to be like having a hard time breathing, and palpitation, chest pain, and he saw me in that state, and he gave me my medicine because I have maintenance that time, and he helped me stand up and lean on the wall, and I was breathing, I was catching my breath, and then he was asking me if he should bring me to the hospital. I said no, just let me calm down. And later on he said, I think you really need to change your diet. And I think that really encouraged me to change also my diet. And so for within 5 years of our relationship, I stopped taking my uh, medication, and I did not have my heart attack. Last 2000, because there's still times that I was on and off with meat, but I'm pescatarian. I eat fish, but sometimes I eat meat before, like cut off. And what was that case? Yeah, I work in a poultry farm here in the island, and I've seen how chicken was treated inside the farm with antibiotics, with medication, how they do it, and how the eggs were produced. And so it said no for me already. So that was our lifestyle. And when it comes to food, this is the thing, because he's vegan and I'm pescatarian. I like experimenting food. I like cooking for him, and I experiment vegan food for him. I eat his food. He don't eat my food because he doesn't eat fish, not at all. So I'm a very supportive girlfriend. I don't like. He said to me. He told me before, like, we can cook separately. He can cook for himself, and I can cook for me. And I said, fighting. And so when it comes to food cooking, he told me before, yeah, he can cook for himself, and I can cook for me. There's no pressure in preparing food for him. But I don't like that idea that, we are in the same house, we are in the same kitchen. If I cook for food, that should be for us, not just for me or not just for you, but for us. Sometimes I cook fish for me, I cook food for him, but I do the cooking. And he really likes that. He likes mung beans, munggos, sari-sari, and he doesn't like MSG, monosodium glutamate, because he gets this reaction here in his jaw. It feels weird, he said. So I prefer to cook our food, and he really likes it. I experiment cooking and new food, and he likes testing my food, like food taster. So yeah, that was our life. If we go to Cebu, if I go to Cebu, it's difficult because I wanted vegan food. I eat vegan food. And it's really fascinating to know there are restaurants in Cebu that are vegan food, and mainly vegan food, and it's really tastes good. But I still eat fish. One time we were in Cebu at the hotel. I was craving for a grilled fish. That was like 8:30 p.m. And him, as a supportive boyfriend, he said, "Okay, let's walk to the mall. Maybe there's still fish in there." I said, "Okay." So we were walking to the mall. I said, I really wanted some, like, a grilled fish, like grilled in front of me. And I said, "There's no grilled fish in here. Some of the barbecue stand were closed already." So we went inside the mall in Robinson. So I saw it's not grilled. No, it's grilled fish, but it's been there whole day. And in that size, my God, that size is, how much was it? 150, that size. That size like that is still 50. And I was like, what? That's how many kilos of rice already for the dogs. So I said, let's go outside. Maybe there's still some, maybe. So we were walking home. I was like, I feel like crying because I can't find grilled fish. And he was really comforting me. And I said, "Oh, we'll go early tomorrow. Let's look for the food that you like." I said, "No, I want it now." And then we found a little barbecue stall on the side of the street, and so happy to find one fish in there, the last one. So he bought it for me, and since he doesn't eat fish. If I eat fish and there's no food option for him, what he will eat is rice with soy sauce and lemon, calamansi. That's it. He's just gonna put it on top of his rice, and he's gonna get full with that. While me, I eat the fish. So That's it. That's that's our food. Yeah, even here at home, yeah, I cook food for him. Yeah, that was first challenging, and I don't know, but there are some, because I've read some in there are pages, there are page Facebook page of a vegan group, which their partner is not vegan, and like it's like a, like they're voicing out their frustration with their partner that is not vegan, and forcing them to get out in that lifestyle, which is me. I don't like that. I did not force him to switch in or back into eating meat. Yeah, and I'm happy. I'm still pescatarian right now for how many years. And yeah, if you see my hair, he's the one who introduced me with vinegar. So for 4 years I did not use shampoo or conditioner. Yeah, because our first year I'm still using conditioner that time, and then he encouraged me, like, because I got a long curly hair before, and I got tired rebonding it, and he said, why not try vinegar? And I said, vinegar is ew because it's gonna stink, it's gonna smell. But when he was not here, he was in Australia that time, I tried the vinegar, and it works really good in my hair. So from there on, I'm using vinegar. So like 4 years now, we're 5 years already, so like 4 years, yeah. So I'm using vinegar wherever I go. I use vinegar in my skin. I use coconut oil or sunflower oil. He really introduced me into a new world that is healthy for me, and I really love that new, I don't know how you call this, life, maybe, I guess. Yeah, I don't, like, he encourages you, he appreciates you. He's a really, like, really positive person. There are times that I feel down. I said I feel ugly, and then he keeps saying, no, you're not ugly, you're so beautiful. So don't mind other people, you know, you're beautiful. He keeps saying that one, but every time we go out, this is the funny thing, because he doesn't like people staring at me, most especially in this island. There's lots of foreigner, and he gets irritated if there's many people looking at me or foreigners looking at me. And he said, because you're so simple, maybe foreigners, there's a foreigner really curious about you, to the point that they want to know you and they want to get close to you. But I don't like that because it's energy sucking. So, and I don't like as well. And if I feel someone staring at me, like really intensely, like staring at me, I tell him, like, that foreigner is staring at me. So he said, well, do you want me to say something? I said, no, I already said something. So yeah, yeah. And then he always one time we were out, we were about to go out. I was so happy wearing my new ukay ukay again. Ukay ukay, yes, I'm really a ukay ukay girl. So he said, he calls me Tinnery. Tinnery is a combination of our name Tina and Gregory, so he calls me Tinnery. He said, Tinnery, that's so sexy, can you change? I said, why? And I said, oh, there'll be lots of people gonna stare at you later on when we get back in here. uh we're gonna feel low because of the energy that they put on us. I don't take it negatively. I don't take it negatively. I always say, okay, I will change, because I don't want to feel low as well in the evening or in the afternoon or even after we come home, because it's true energy sucker, people when they stare at you really intense, it keeps on your mind, like, why are they staring at me? And you bring it up to the end of the day, and then you get low. So sometimes he said, can you wear ugly clothes? I said, why would I wear ugly clothes? I said, because you're so hot, you're so sexy, you're so beautiful. So see, like, really positive, really positive. Even if I'm in my lowest point, like if I have this, they call it PMS. So, Gregory, I'm so ugly, I'm crying. said, no, you're not ugly. So he's really gonna encourage you. He's really gonna lift your energy. He's gonna appreciate you more. He's gonna put effort on it, and then he's gonna hug you. So be gentle with yourself. That's the thing he always say to me. Be gentle with yourself. Don't insult or say something about yourself. Don't belittle yourself. So be gentle with yourself. And if I go out, he keeps saying, please take care of my girlfriend. Means I have to take care of myself. I said, yeah, I will. And I said, can my boyfriend wait in here? I said, yeah, I will. So that's our routine. And every time I come home from, what do you call this? If I come home from Chica Chica again. So if I come home from what do you call this? From town, I'm really chica chica. That's what Greg told me. You're chica chica again. Someone passed by, so I was watching chica chica. So he said, yeah. I jump again. So Greg was telling me, you go to town, there's chica chica. What's the chica chica in town? And I said, oh, there's no chica chica. So it's so impossible if there's no chica chica. So I'll tell him the chica chica. Then he told me like, Tinnery, I think you and the other chica chica person in town should make a Facebook page, chica.com, chica page. So chica chica of Santa Fe. Everything is in there. Chica chica. Chit chat. That's what he said. Yeah, he goes with me sometimes in town. I don't like him going with me most of the time because he's handsome. Yeah, he is handsome. Most especially if he cut his hair. He is so handsome that ladies are staring at him. And I'm just observing. And he doesn't do anything. He keeps saying, that's my girlfriend in there. So see, proud here. And one time we went to the market. Yeah. Behind the vegetable place, there is like a general merchandise store. And then when you go inside, there's a seafood restaurant. So I stopped at the veggie place. He continued going in. And then the waitress was saying, sir, seafood, sir, seafood. He said he doesn't eat seafoods. So he went inside to the store. But then the two ladies follow him inside. Sir, seafood. And then he went out. I was just watching him. I was really laughing. When he went out, his face, like, why are they following me? Like, it's kind of creepy, you know? And I said, I know, I was just observing. And then he said, you're not jealous? You're not doing anything? And I said, maybe if you entertain them, yeah, maybe I will feel jealous or threatened. Yeah, threatened. But as I've seen of what you did, you avoided them, and then you come to me. It's like asking for help. Like there's bitches behind me, you know. So he is like that. If someone's staring at him, he's gonna stare at me instead. That's why I told him like, your eyes in my eyes. And I said, yeah. And he said, that lady's still staring at me. And I will look at the lady. I said, what are you staring at my boyfriend? And he really likes it. Same with him. Someone's staring at me, babe. So he's gonna stare back. Yeah, so, yeah, from food to this kind of relationship we're talking. Yeah, so he really is like perfect. Perfect. I don't know. I'm so blessed. I'm really blessed with the relationship with him and how he treated me. Along the way, we fight, you know. It's not perfect relationship without fighting. And relationship without fighting is really boring. So we fight. And if we fight, I don't back down. So he say what's on his mind. And the thing with Greg, he doesn't like you keeping it for in yourself alone. No, he wanna know what do you feel, if you're angry, if you're happy, if you're mad. He wanna know, so we can talk about for solution. We can talk about us, we can talk about a relationship. Because sometimes it becomes so, I don't know, it's just so stressful sometimes, maybe because the work in here at the sanctuary. So sometimes he feels so tired, our relationship gets into trouble, we fight, we're shouting in here. The last fight we had was, I think, a week before he died. And it was funny because I was shouting, like, it came to the point I really said fuck you. Then he said to fuck you too, and I said fuck you three. And then the last time he said fuck you 3 million times, and I was shut down. I was like, okay, that was a lot already. But the good thing with Greg, when we're fighting, he doesn't like the fight to last long. He'll make a way for us to talk again. Even if it's my mistake, even if I started it, he's gonna come to me, he's gonna hug me. Or if that was really intense fight, he's just gonna stand beside me and he will just say, that was really an intense fight. And I will say, yeah, I know, right? And then if we're gonna look at each other, we're just gonna laugh and hug. And he's gonna say sorry even if it's my mistake. Yeah, he's gonna say sorry, and then he say, you're so maldita. And I said, I know, and I'm sorry. He said, then I told him, like, do you love me less because I'm maldita? Then he said, no, that kind of attitude will not make me love you less. I accepted you, I love you, even if you're maldita. Because I always tell him before, you find me maldita, what do you want? I should send you to the airport so you're gonna go back to Australia? And I said, no, let's talk about this. That's what he always say, let's talk about this, don't push me away. So every time we have problem, we always talk about it. And if we're let's say if we're fighting, like if we are in the bed already and we started arguing with something and we end up fighting, he's gonna go out. He's not gonna talk to me for a while, and I'm just gonna wait, because later on he's gonna say, Tinery, are you still awake? I said, yeah. Said, can we talk? And I said, come on in. So he's gonna go back inside the room, we're gonna start talking, and then that's it. Like, peace be with you, it's gonna say peace be with you, and I say as also peace be with you as well, and then we're gonna hug, and then that's it. And also with religion, he does with religion, um Greg doesn't have a religion. I was born Catholic and raised as a Catholic. My mom served at the church. But when I met Greg and we started traveling around, he showed me the real world. There's no religion, because for me now, like, if people ask me what's my religion, it's so hard for me to answer. Like, I'm Catholic. I am Catholic, but sometimes I think, why do they need to know my religion? And for me, religion creates barrier, it blocks other people. And with us traveling around, I've met some people that have different religion, different belief, different culture, and I like meeting them, because if we are in a circle, if I say I'm Catholic, that's, you're putting like barrier in it, like boundaries, limitation, and it stop you from interacting with other people. So I have friends Muslim, I have friends INC, I have friends 70 Adventist, and mostly they're travelers, and we know more the meaning of life. And there's no religion for us, it's friendship, there's no religion. And that's why people ask me, what's your religion? And I say, I was born and raised Catholic, but I'm not practicing it. I'm not really practicing. I'm not always going to church like I used to. I pray. Greg prays a lot. He prays more than me. And this is the thing, if we fight, after fighting, he's gonna grab my hand and he's gonna say, let's pray together. So he encouraged me to pray. So we pray. He's the one who prays more than me, thinking that he doesn't have religion. He believes in Jesus Christ. And we don't really go to church always. I just go to church to light candles. Prayer, when it comes to prayer, I do my own prayer. Like he said, even if you get up in the morning, if you say, good morning, God, thank you for another day, that's a prayer already. You don't have to kneel to pray. Even if I'm just here sitting, I can pray. So I don't have to go to church and kneel and pray. I'm not discouraging you to go to church, but this is reality. prayer. You can do prayer everywhere. And yeah, that was just our lifestyle. That's our life. That's why we keep it private. If we go to town in the morning, when we get back, we just stay at home. We just stay in the hammock, or sometimes we do crazy stuff. He's here in this other room and I'm at the other room. We're gonna chat to each other like, I miss you. Sometimes we video call, but he's just here, I'm just in the other room. So we video call and yeah, chit chat, chat, and then spend time together eating, drinking coffee, and he drinks hot chocolate. So that was really, and it's a major adjustment for me right now that Greg is not with me here physically. Yeah, physically, because I can still feel him around. I can still feel him. It feels like he never left. But every time I think of the last scene when he died, it really breaks me. It's like inside. It's like really inside, and it's like it's something that I cannot. I don't know. It's like it won't come back. It won't, like, it's different before that he's just in Australia, and if I say I miss him, he's gonna book a ticket and come back in here in the Philippines. But now, even if I say I miss him so much, he's not gonna come back. There's no messages from him in the morning, if because before, even if he's in Australia, he never failed to communicate with me. Every time I woke up, they are 2 or 3 hours advanced than the time in here. So every time I woke up, there's a message from him already. And it feels weird right now that I'm not receiving those messages. There's no I love yous, there's no call, there's no hug. And it feels really weird. And I don't like that feeling. Because, he showed me a perfect relationship, a perfect him as a being a perfect boyfriend. Yeah, he is so perfect for me, and I'm so blessed to have him. And maybe now he's watching me making this video because he's just here. I can feel him. He's been encouraging me to do videos ever since, but I feel shy. I'm not confident. But I think this is my way of coping up as well, like to share with you about Greg and our relationship as well, because our relationship is really unique for me. We're not like the same with other couple that really show, we put everything in Facebook, but reality, they're fighting. Me and Greg, it's not. We keep it private. I post pictures of us in my Facebook, but it's just nothing. It's compared to the photos of us in our phone. There's really lots. So we keep it private because we don't want our decision to be affected by people around us. And it's not a survey, that you're gonna ask people if this is gonna work or not. No, it's not. You work for your own relationship. It's just the two of you in a relationship. Because if you entertain more people in it, there's confusion, there's conflict, there might be trouble, and it breaks the relationship because there's more involved. Because the problem is within the two of you, and if there's more people involved, it's gonna get you confused, and it's gonna break you. Whereas me and Greg, we keep it ourselves. This is our relationship. We sort this out. If we have problem, we talk about it. Before, if when this is what we always do. Before, if we have problem, we always post it in Facebook, everything. And Greg really told me Facebook will not help you solve the problem. Your Facebook friends, is most of them are fake. They're just gonna say something even if they don't know the real story. The only thing that can solve the problem is just us, because we created that one. So we should find a solution. That's what Greg always say. So please don't put everything on Facebook. That's what he always say. If I post, if we're traveling, I don't, on the day that we're gonna travel, I don't post traveling too. And because he said it's for security. If you're not in your house, people can just get into your house and do something, or I don't know, maybe just it's just for security. Like when we traveled before in Cambodia, my hand is really like wanted to post the picture, and then he said, you can post that one once we arrive. And I said, means arrive back in the Philippines. I said, I said, why? Like, I want to post this. This is really nice. And then he said, so you want people to know where you are right now? And we have dogs already. I said, what if they're going to do something with our dogs and we're away? What we going to do? And I said, that's correct as well. So for security reason, I post pictures late already. So once I get home, that's the time I post pictures, not on the day that I travel. Yeah, so it's really thinking of my safety as well. Yeah. So that's my Greg. That's really my Greg. So next video, I don't know. I just thought about it now, this video, because I was crying this morning and I need to get distracted as well. So I was thinking to share with you about this. So till next time, bye.